Take a look at this split screen. On the left is the traditional way to get specific results, typing out a massive, chaotic wall of instructions every single time you start a new chat. On the right, that entire block of text is replaced by 4 simple words, instantly triggering a pre-programmed workflow. That efficiency is powered by a Claude skill. A skill is simply a local folder on your computer that contains a specific set of instructions. You teach Claude your exact process, preferences, and formatting rules once, and it applies that knowledge to every future conversation automatically. To build one today, you only need 3 things: an active Claude account, a basic text editor, and a specific multi-step workflow. By taking about 5 minutes to format your instructions into this specific file structure, you eliminate the need to ever explain your domain expertise to Claude again. You type a short phrase, and the work gets done. We have to start with the local file structure. The system requires absolute precision here. A single capitalization error or misplaced space is the most common reason a skill upload fails. Your parent folder must be named using strict kebab case. That means all lowercase letters with hyphens instead of spaces. Inside, create your primary instruction document. This file must be named exactly skill.md, with skill in all capital letters. Every skill requires a brain, a small block of metadata at the very top of your document that tells Claude exactly when the specific workflow should wake up and take over. This is called YAML front matter. In your editor, bracket this section with 3 dashes. Inside, define the name and description. The description is critical. Include the exact natural language triggers. But beware a strict security rule. Never use XML angle brackets here, or your file will be rejected. By formatting this metadata perfectly, you guarantee that Claude knows exactly when to activate your skill. You will never have to manually click a button to invoke it. The system will simply recognize your request and load the workflow. With the front matter complete, we move past the bottom dashes. The rest of the document is the body, where your actual step-by-step instructions live. Look at how the editor cleanly divides the file. Your workflow is written in standard Markdown, placed directly beneath that final YAML boundary. Keep your instructions methodical. Write them as concrete, actionable steps. Instead of asking Claude to make the report look good, use a sequentially numbered list to dictate exactly what data to gather, how to format the headers, and what template to apply. By separating your triggers at the top from your explicit steps at the bottom, you create a permanent, standardized blueprint. The model will now read these exact steps and execute your complex task identically on every single attempt. Now that the instructions are written, close your text editor. We need to go back to your computer's operating system to package the file for deployment. Take the parent folder you created, the one with the kebab case name, and compress it into a standard zip file. Open Claude in your browser. This UI mockup shows the exact path you need to follow. Click your Settings menu, navigate down to Capabilities, select the Skills tab, and click Upload. Select your new zip file. Once the upload finishes, check your active skills list. You will see your new skill populated right there in the menu, complete with an active toggle switch. To prove the connection works, open a fresh chat window. Type the exact trigger phrase you embedded in your YAML metadata. The moment you hit Enter, a distinct badge will appear above Claude's response, confirming your custom skill is actively running the request. If the skill doesn't trigger automatically, your description is likely too vague. Go back to your skill.md file. Add more explicit keywords to the description field, zip it, and re-upload. By moving your instructions out of the chat box and into the system's architecture, you turn a manual, error-prone conversation into a reliable, automated pipeline. Because the heavy lifting is handled entirely by hidden background instructions, Claude instantly delivers a perfectly executed result based on your exact specifications. As you get more comfortable, you can expand this local directory. You can add an assets folder to bundle specific templates, or a references folder to include specialized documentation Claude might need to consult. You can even combine these local skills with MCP integrations. This allows your custom instructions to reach out and pull live data directly from your external tools, like your project management boards or code repositories. You now have the complete foundational architecture. By packaging your knowledge into these simple folders, you can systematically automate your most repetitive intellectual tasks, one workflow at a time.